Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. Fabrizio Romano basically coming out and saying that Manchester United director, which is our new director by the way, I don't know if some of you guys didn't know, but John Murtow, not really the best director of football, but I digress. He basically coming out and saying that we're now conducting a thorough process for the appointment of a new permanent manager who will take charge this summer. Basically confirming, Fabrizio and John Murtow confirming that Ralph clearly isn't going to be our permanent manager despite whatever he can really do. I mean, maybe never say never, but from that comment, would we really expect Ralph to be our permanent manager? You never know with these guys in charge, but I don't think Ralph has done anything where I would say give him the permanent job. To be honest with you, I'm still heavily worried. I would ideally I don't know about you guys, I'd like Ralph to go upstairs. That's where Ralph works best. I would like the owners and the people in the football club to listen to Ralph when he goes upstairs, because I think that's where his best work is done. He's not an actual manager, but anyways, he then said he will have the objective, John Murtow saying he will then have the objective to get us back to challenging for those domestic and European titles, which is obviously the league and the UEFA Champions League. Now, first of all, we might never be in the Champions League next season, Second of all, to win the league, or at least challenge for the league, it's going to be really hard to do. It is really going to be hard to do. So with City and Liverpool at the moment, and maybe even Chelsea, we have to just see how they develop over the time. Even Newcastle now, they got billionaire owners. It's going to become harder and harder, and I just don't have faith within John Murtow and the club to make the right decision. I'll be honest with you, I have no reason to believe that they are going to make the right decision for Manchester United, because based on recent evidence and the evidence that we have gotten, they never do it. They always find a way to mess up something or they just find a way to mess up everything. But anyways, I was just thinking, from the journalists, from the fans, in perspective, there are three candidates for me that could become Manchester United's next permanent manager. One is Ralf Rangnick. And like I say never, but evidently from what we are hearing, there's not much saying that Ralf is really going to be our permanent manager. It almost seems clear to me that we do want another guy to come and take charge instead of Ralph, so. But, it could be Ralph, so I'm going to say Ralph. One is Mauricio Pochettino, and the other one is obviously Erik ten Hag, the fans' favorite. Lots of our fan base wants Erik ten Hag. I like both the managers, but I would also like Erik ten Hag for the reasons I'm going to explain just now in this video. So do subscribe, do smash a like on the video, and let's get straight into it. Mauricio Pochettino and Erik ten Hag's managerial record. Right, in terms of trophies, what has they both got? Pochettino's got 2 trophies. He has got, as manager obviously, he's got a French Cup and he's got a Super Cup under PSG. Those are the only 2 trophies Mauricio Pochettino has ever won as a manager. Then Erik ten Hag has got 5 trophies. He's got 2 Dutch championships, he's got 2 Dutch Cup winners, and he's got 1 Dutch Super Cup. So 5 trophies from Erik ten Hag. Looking at both managers, they both like to, I would say, play pretty good brand of football. I do think both Pochettino, even when he was at Spurs, Southampton, he played a good brand of football. Erik ten Hag at Ajax, he plays a very good brand of football. So in terms of football, I think they both suit what the fans would like. I think the difference, though, is clearly not only just the trophies, but if you look at both of their records, Pochettino has managed 583 games. He has won 284, drawn 126, lost 173, with a win percentage of only 48.7%. Bear in mind, he did manage teams like Southampton and Tottenham, which Tottenham really did do well, and that's where I really like Pochettino. That's when I want Pochettino, was after the Tottenham job. But those were the clubs he managed. Goals scored 988 in those games, goals scored per game 1.7, goals conceded 682, which is about 1.1 goals conceded per game under Pochettino. Then you look at Ten Hag, managed he managed about 100 games less than Pochettino, about 421. He's won 272 of them, drawn 69, lost 80, with a win percentage of 64.6%, which is really, really good. In those games, he has scored 1,003 goals. That's 2.38 goals per game on average, and has conceded on average about a goal a game in the history of his management, which I think when you look at that, you just try to think it's night and day between Ten Hag and Pochettino. So Ten Hag, he plays about probably better football, better style of football than Pochettino. 2, he's won more trophies. 3, he's something new. He really is something new. And 4, based on his record, he's better than Pochettino. Now, that's why I think United won't go for him. I think he's probably the right appointment. He probably is the right appointment you want as manager for Manchester United next. Why? Because if a team like City want to pick up Ten Hag to replace Pep in the future, why would you not want to pick up Ten Hag before he goes to City? We're losing out on a potential next generation manager. So I would like Ten Hag. The reason why United won't really want to go for Ten Hag and want to choose someone like a Pochettino: 1, Pochettino is Premier League proven. 2, Pochettino will be the absolute biggest Glazer puppet you could ask for. 3, it is the dream signing. Pochettino, he works with the youth. You've seen what he did at Tottenham with no signings, very limited transfer budget and all of that. The Glazers want Pochettino more than anything. They know some fans will like Pochettino because of the youth and because of this and that. I think the Glazers and the owners will get Pochettino in the summer if it becomes plausible. But the fans, once again, and the club, I think, even Ralph, he'd prefer Ten Hag. I think if Ralph had to say, I think he would probably prefer Ten Hag. So you guys let me know what you think. Those are the stats. Those are the 2 types of managers. I think maybe Ralph, never say never with Ralph, but those 2, definitely Pochettino and Erik ten Hag will be lined up to be the next permanent manager for Manchester United. And I think United, if they don't get Ten Hag, we could be missing out on a next generational manager, But that's just my opinion. Let me know your guys' in the comments below. Let me know who you'd want, Pochettino or Ten Hag. Smash like in the video, subscribe if you are new, and I shall see you again all tomorrow. Goodbye.